Hello, my beautiful home enthusiasts, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Monica, and we are all about creating high-end, professional-looking spaces without the luxury price tag. With fall 2025 upon us, I know many of you are itching to refresh your spaces but might be feeling limited by a small square footage or a tight budget. Today, I'm tackling my own petite living room, and I have a golden rule: I'm only using what I already own. That's right, no shopping, just styling. If you're ready for some serious autumnal inspiration, make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell clicked, because you won't want to miss this transformative journey. Before we dive into the how, let's talk about the why. Seasonal refreshes aren't about consumerism, they're about mindfulness and reconnecting with our homes. Our environments directly impact our mood, and as the light outside changes to that gorgeous golden hour glow, our interiors should echo that warmth and comfort. This makeover is a form of self-care, a creative challenge to see our existing belongings through a new, more grateful lens. It's about honoring the season of harvest by appreciating the abundance we already possess within our own four walls. Let's take a quick, honest tour of the before. My living room is a classic example of a small space. It's a pass-through to other rooms, with limited wall space and one main focal point, the window. The summer vibe was light and airy, with cool-toned linens and minimalist decor. But now, it feels a bit stark against the changing world outside. The key pieces, the sofa, armchair, bookshelves, and rug, are staying. Our mission is to weave the magic of fall around them, creating layers and depth without adding clutter. The most sustainable and budget-friendly decor is the decor you already have. So, my first step was a dedicated home shop. I went into every room, bedrooms, closets, even the garage, with a basket and a mission to gather anything that whispered fall. Think textiles in warm tones, wooden bowls, forgotten candles, stacks of books, and art prints with earthy hues. You will be utterly shocked at the hidden treasures you'll rediscover. This process isn't just practical, it's deeply rewarding and the absolute core of creative, budget-conscious decorating. For a professional look, a defined color palette is non-negotiable. Instead of classic orange, I'm building my 2025 fall scheme around rich, earthy terracotta, deep olive green, warm cream, and accents of aged brass. These colors feel both timeless and contemporary. I pulled every item that fits this scheme from my home shop basket. This immediate editing creates cohesion. Remember, your palette doesn't have to be loud. Sometimes, the most sophisticated spaces speak in a warm, muted whisper. Nothing changes a room's vibe faster than textiles. I swapped my lightweight summer linen throw pillows for heavier, textural ones I had stored away, think velvet, chunky knit, and woven fabrics in my chosen palette. The light cotton throw on the sofa was replaced with a beautiful, faux Sherpa blanket in a creamy off-white, adding instant warmth and a crave-worthy cozy factor. This layering isn't just visual, it's tactile, inviting you and your guests to literally sink into the season. A rug defines a space, and while I'm keeping my main neutral jute rug, I'm introducing a fall feeling underfoot. I layered a smaller, older Persian-style rug I had in my bedroom on top. Its warm reds and blues might not seem autumnal, but when layered and grounded by the jute, it adds a rich, historic depth that perfectly complements the terracotta and olive tones elsewhere. Layering rugs is a designer's secret for adding pattern and warmth without commitment. Let's talk surfaces. My console table behind the sofa was looking bare. Using the cluster method, I created a curated vignette. I started with a foundational stack of 3 large books with neutral covers. On top, I placed a wooden bowl from my kitchen filled with pine cones I collected last year. To the side, a simple ceramic vase holds a single, dramatic branch of dried eucalyptus. This creates height, texture, and a natural element, all for $0. The coffee table is a low-lying landscape waiting for styling. I cleared everything off and started fresh. A vintage wooden tray I normally use for serving became the anchor. On it, I placed a trio of pillar candles in varying heights, a classic trick, a small terracotta pot holding a dried lavender bundle, and a beautiful coffee table book with a cover that matches my palette. This keeps the look intentional and uncluttered, allowing for functionality while still feeling styled. Fall lighting is all about ambience. Overhead lights are often too harsh for cozy evenings. I gathered every candle I owned, pillars, tea lights, votives, and placed them strategically around the room. In the fireplace, non-working, I clustered a group of them for a faux fire glow. I also switched out all my light bulbs to warm white and ensured my floor lamp and table lamps were positioned to create pools of soft, inviting light, perfect for curling up with a book. Your walls are prime real estate. I swapped a few summary art prints for more muted, landscape-oriented pieces I had in the hallway. I also leaned a large, rustic-framed mirror against the wall on the console table instead of hanging it. This not only feels more dynamic and less permanent but also brilliantly reflects the candlelight and the window view, making the small space feel instantly larger and brighter, a crucial trick for small rooms. Bringing the outside in is the simplest way to honor the season. My home shop yielded a basket of acorns and pine cones from last year's walks. I filled a clear glass cloche with them for a contained natural moment. The dried eucalyptus branch adds height and a subtle, earthy fragrance. If you have access to fallen branches, give them a quick clean and display them in a large vase for an incredible, sculptural statement piece that costs nothing. Bookshelves are not just for books, they are styling shelves. I did a quick edit of my books, turning some backwards to show the page edges for a more neutral textural block. I then interspersed my fall finds, a small stack of books with green and red covers laid horizontally, a wooden box, a simple ceramic mug holding pens, and a few of those collected pine cones. This breaks the visual monotony and injects seasonal color without any new purchases. rich seating area deserves attention. For the armchair, I added a single, chunky knit throw blanket draped over one arm, inviting someone to sit down and get comfortable. I placed a small wooden stool next to it to act as a side table, holding a cup of tea and a book. This makes every single seat in the room feel considered and intentional, elevating the entire space from a simple layout to a curated experience. Don't neglect the corners. That awkward, empty corner by the window got a new lease on life. I brought in a small, wooden plant stand from another room and placed a potted ZZ plant on it, a low-light champion. Behind it, I hung a macrame wall hanging I made years ago. This draws the eye up, adds a layer of bohemian texture, and turns a dead zone into a vibrant, living part of the room's narrative. Decor isn't just visual, it's a full sensory experience. Scent is powerfully connected to memory and mood. I'm using what I have, simmering a pot of water with orange peels, cinnamon sticks, and cloves I had in the kitchen. This creates an incredible natural autumnal fragrance that fills the entire home. If you have essential oils, a few drops of cedarwood or sandalwood on a wooden diffuser ring can create a warm, luxurious atmosphere. almost there. Now, I take a walk around the room with my phone camera, looking at the space through a lens. It's amazing what this reveals. I noticed one shelf looked too busy, so I removed 2 items. I straightened a throw pillow and fluffed the blanket. Editing is where the professional touch truly lies. It's about having the confidence to remove things, to allow each element room to breathe and make its statement. Less is almost always more. Okay, are you ready? This is the moment. Let's turn around and take it all in. The space has been utterly transformed. It's warm, it's inviting, it's layered and cozy without being cluttered. The terracotta and olive tones sing against the neutral furniture. The candlelight flickers, the textures invite you to touch, and the entire room feels like a warm hug. It's a perfect, personal sanctuary for the autumn season, all created from love and existing items. Let's talk numbers, because this is the best part. The total cost for this entire living room refresh was $0. Not a single penny was spent. Every single item was sourced from within my home. This proves that style isn't about your budget, it's about your creativity, your vision, and your willingness to see the potential in what you already own. This approach is not only kind to your wallet but incredibly sustainable and personally fulfilling. Now, I want to see what you can do. Your challenge this week is to shop your home. Pick one room, your living room, your entryway, your bedroom, and gather your own hidden treasures. Define a simple color palette and start styling. Get creative with layers, textures, and natural elements. I absolutely cannot wait to see what you create. Remember, your home is a story, and you are its author. How will you tell the story of fall 2025? This community is all about sharing inspiration, so please, share your journey with me. I love seeing your spaces and your brilliant ideas. What was your best home shop find? What's your go-to budget decorating tip? Let's get a conversation going down in the comments. Your tip might be the very thing another viewer needs to hear. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for spending this time with me today, for embracing this creative, budget-friendly approach to design. If this video inspired you or gave you even one small idea, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. It truly helps the channel grow and allows me to keep creating this content for you. I'm so grateful to have you here as part of our cozy community of home lovers. And that, my friends, is how you craft a professional, magazine-worthy fall look for your small living room without spending a dime. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that button and the bell so you don't miss our next video, where we'll be tackling festive yet sophisticated Thanksgiving table settings on a budget. Until then, happy decorating, stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.